What's going on, guys? This is the new and improved Wiser Living Realty freeform. I can do whatever I want these days. We're here to do pros and cons about Springfield, Missouri. We have collected from our past pros and cons, and we are putting everything on what was in the comments then into this episode here. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Jesse Weiser here. I'm finally a real estate broker. I'm not a realtor anymore. I am a broker. That's cool. You know how they name it broker? It just means that we're broker than the realtors that work for us. Anyways, that was a side joke. If you want to see the first part of pros and cons, click right up here, it's up there, okay? If you want to see me in a different beard, a different time. So I just want to say we have helped over probably 100 people relocate to Springfield. We have a map in our office of all the people that we've helped in the United States, sometimes in Japan. We've helped people in Hawaii, Alaska. I'm just saying, if you want to move to the Ozarks, do not hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you. So like I said at the beginning, we collected all the comments from our old video and put it in this video. So we took everyone's comments of cons, of pros, of everything, and I'm about to go straight into it. Are you ready? Let's get into our first con. We're going to talk about cons. We're going to go into pros because I like to end on a good note. Let's talk about crime. Crime has been a big thing that has been talked about. So the reason why the crime numbers are so big, like violent crimes, 1 out of 64 are victims of violent crime. There's also property crime. 1 out of 16 are victims of property crime. They base all those numbers off of population. Just because there's 170,000 people that live in Springfield does not mean that there's only 170,000 people here. We have one of the largest universities around called Missouri State University. We also have Ozark Technical Community College, Evangel, Drury, so many big colleges, and there's such a big population that comes in and out every day. So the bottom line with crime, don't get too caught up in the numbers when it comes to crime, because that's just Springfield. There's also surrounding cities that are within 20-minute drive to get into Springfield to work that are amazing cities that you can live in, like Nixa, Ozark, Willard, Republic, Stratford, Fairgrove. There's a lot of cities, and I didn't mention Rogersville. I should have mentioned them. I am so sorry if you live in Rogersville. It is a safe place to live. So if you want to get outside of Springfield, you're gonna be in a safer position. So all the suburb cities, move there. We also got videos on all the suburbs where you can click up above. I don't know what the crap that I just said. We also have videos on all the suburbs if you want to check those out on our channel. We spent tons of time doing that. Click the link right above here, check those out. And there are safe areas in Springfield, Missouri. As being a realtor, and I have lived here my entire life, I can point you in the direction. You know, just reach out and ask, and I would love to answer anything that you have. Not all of Springfield is bad. So let's talk about something that everyone complains about for some reason, and that's the drivers in Springfield, Missouri. Okay, you know who you are. In 2023, we just pulled these numbers. I guess MoDOT registered that there's 1,017 fatalities. Most of those fatalities are from speeding and aggressive driving. So you need to quit road raging over there, okay? I drive in Springfield all the time. And yeah, there are drivers that are bad, but I've traveled and there's bad drivers everywhere. I don't know why most people say that there's bad drivers here. I've spit. Did you see me spit? Dang it. I'm just passionate. I'm letting you know the con of Springfield, but it might be the con of every state. But we just want to bring it to your attention that we may have some crazy people around here. Flipping the script. The next one is diversity. There's been a lot of talk on the YouTube comments that there's not enough diversity in Springfield. It depends where you look. I attend a church, it's called the Courageous Church, and we have a lot of diversity in our church. If you actually go around Missouri State University, there's tons of diversity in Springfield. If you hang around the right places, you'll find the diversity. I feel like the people that are talking about diversity and lack of diversity are people that don't actually know where to find that diversity. Now, Springfield is very high in population with white people. I understand that. But there is diversity. I would see that as a problem. It really is. And we would love more diversity in Springfield. So, moving on, let's talk about the pros. Let's talk about the happy things, the positive things. Digging in, the cost of living. Let me tell you, the cost of living on housing alone is 20% less than everywhere else. But on the grand scheme of things, I think the cost of living is actually overall 10% less than anywhere else. The next one is the job market. Do you know how many big corporations house their headquarters here in Springfield? Prime, if you're a truck driver, is based out of Springfield. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, I'm sure you've seen that before, based out of Springfield. Let me tell you, the granddaddy of Bass Pro Shops, based out of Springfield. There's just an endless amount of job opportunities here in Springfield, especially the healthcare, the education, and the farming industry. All in all, the job market is amazing here. I drive up and down the streets every day and I see available jobs. We're hiring. There's so many opportunities here in Springfield that you would have to be dead not to get a job right there. That might be a little intense. The next thing is the attractions. There's so many things on what to do around here in the Ozarks. There's Silver City, just 30 minutes south of Springfield in Branson. There's the Bass Pro Shops. There's so many museums, and the Wonders of Wildlife is attached to Bass Pro. And there's caves, there's parks. Don't even get me started on Fantastic Caverns. The only drive-through cave in the whole United States is in Springfield, Missouri. All in all, there's so many things on what to do. If you want to see more things on what to do, hit this link right here on things to do around Springfield. We have an endless amount of resources on this YouTube channel that you'll be here a while. So to go with attractions, there's also the art scene, and it's very well known in the downtown Springfield. Just driving around Springfield downtown, you can see a bunch of murals all over the place, art slung around everything. Slung. But there's art everywhere, let me tell you. Is that the slang that we need to be like? Slung. I've never heard of slung before. So every first Friday of the month, there's what's called an art walk. And all these downtown Springfields open their door. They have art all over the place. It's actually really cool. It's like a good nightlife. I don't know about during the winter time, but it's a great place to hang out downtown if you want to go downtown. There's even an active nightlife. Now that's not my type of thing. I'm usually in bed by like 8:30. So don't be trying to call me past 8:30 or I won't even answer. So I don't really know much about the nightlife, but I hear that's the thing. There's also tons, I'm like scratching. Is this okay? Is this okay if I scratch? Also, there's tons of festivals every year throughout the entire year. We have cider days, pumpkin days, apple butter making days. That's in Mount Vernon, not very far away. There's also Japanese fall festivals. There's Sertoma duck race festivals. There's also countless places to shop for thrift stores around here. Like, that's a big deal, especially in Ozark, Missouri. There's a lot of thrift stores. Let's go on to seasons. Let me tell you, I love 4 true seasons. I can't imagine in Christmas not having a cold Christmas. We had a white Christmas in 2022. It was phenomenal. So a lot of people talk about the weather, how the weather kind of changes from 0 degrees to the next week being 70 degrees.
For example, it was 63 degrees yesterday. What the heck?
There is a lot of change in weather, but it's actually a pro because let me kind of explain the weather throughout the year.
1 hour later.
So besides weather, how amazing that was, let's talk about the food, okay? It's all about the food here in Springfield. So to let you know, we have all of the cool things that all the cool kids have in other cities. Like, we just got Whataburgers, we have Chick-fil-A, we have 7 Brews, we have Starbucks, that one place called McDonald's. Just kidding. We have Peruvian, we have Greek, we have Thai food. Anything that you are thinking about and that you want, that's here. Like, I guarantee you, except for In-N-Out. We do not accept In-N-Out here. It's like styrofoam. I'm just kidding about In-N-Out. I just had one bad experience, okay? There's nothing personal. I didn't even write this one down, and I'm transitioning into it. What I want to say is, what I love about Springfield, from me, this isn't in the comments, this is just me. I love that Springfield feels like a big city, but it also feels like a small city at the same time. And what I'm saying about that is you can go and you have all the big city things. You can go enjoy, you know, all these franchises and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's some sort of community within Springfield if you're connected the right way. I want to say that. If you're having a bad experience in Springfield, you're probably not connected in the right way. I love Springfield because everyone seems to know someone who might know someone who might know someone, and we're all connected in this beautiful way in Springfield, and I love that so much. Also, if you want seclusion, if you want to get out of the city, if you want to feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, you literally, within 30 minutes of driving from downtown, let's just talk about that, from 30 minutes, you can get into the middle of nowhere. Like seriously, there's just so much country land around, from west to east to north to south. It's a beautiful place. I've traveled all over, and I always get homesick when I travel because Springfield just has that little bitty feel to it. It doesn't have this big city where you don't feel like just another number. You can easily be connected within Springfield. That's what I love about it. So we've mentioned a lot of things in this video. I've given you a little bit of my heart, but drop down in the comments if you have anything that you want to add to the pros and cons. We'll listen to anything. We want to know because there might be a part 3. You never know. We might take your comment and put it into the next video. You never know. But reach out anytime. We would love to help you guys find a home here in Springfield. We love to work with you. We would love to get to know you, connect with you. But if you have any questions, let me know. Contact information, and go check out some more videos right over here. Endless amounts. Love you guys. Have a good one. This video is brought to you by Wiser Living.